Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back with the first top 4 match. We got Stefan back against Adam Hawkins. It's the Psychic Malamar versus ZoroGarb. I definitely favor Stefan here for sure with the ZoroGarb. There's a multitude of ways he can win this. He's got a lot of options. Treating to the Inkay already. Yeah, getting the energy into the discard pile. I like that. I don't know how much I like that, actually. Well, I guess Lele can't KO it now. But if Lele's going to KO it, then I think what's it called is going to KO it too. Latios is going to KO it too. Actually, I think I would have liked to have seen him keep that energy there. I know he has Floatstone in hand now, but if he gets End, then if he does get End, then I guess he could have got Acid Spray, but that still leaves him in the same situation. If he does get End, then he could lose the Floatstone and then not get it back. Yeah, I think he should have left the Inkay in the active there because if Lele's going to KO this, Latios can also just KO it. So it's not a big difference. I would like to have seen him leave the Inkay with the energy active, I think, there for sure. I don't think there's a reason really to retreat it. So we're see an Ultra Ball here from Stefan. Should be for Lele for a supporter. He has double Zorua in hand. Wait, why did he keep his Zoruas in hand? Hold on. Now I'm just kind of confused. He didn't get End. So if he got End, then he'd rather have the Zoruas on the bench. And we're going to have to go back and take a look at that. We'll see what he's going for. Maybe they weren't Zoruas. I'm almost positive I saw a double Zorua in Stefan's hand, though. And we'll see. Should be for a Cynthia here, if he has double Zorua in hand. Yeah, there's 2 Zoruas in it. Alright, that makes no sense. That's actually just that's like a major, I would call that a major mistake for someone on Stefan's level. So I want to see what he top decks here. If he doesn't top deck a Zorua, I don't know. No, it's an Ultra Ball. Wow! Why didn't he bench his Zoruas? I don't get that at all. Because if Adam just has N, then you just don't have 2 Zoruas in play. I don't even know about opening Trubbish over a Zorua personally. This is not a matchup I have a ton of experience with, so maybe you'd rather lose the Trubbish than the Zorua. That play makes no sense from Stefan at all. That like makes no sense. You basically have turn 1 Bridget without playing Bridget. Unless Adam ends you, which it could have been an N over a Cynthia. I think Adam plays N. Let me confirm. The last Psychic Malamar I analyzed on stream actually ended up not playing N. Edward. Yeah, 3N from Adam here. I know Stefan's heart pretty much by heart. Stefan's list pretty much by heart, not Stefan's heart. Yeah, I don't. That's super poor from. There's no reason not to bench those Zoruas immediately. You're going second. So you don't even like if he's going first, you can keep him. If he thinks Trubbish is the ideal starter, which I'm actually not sure on personally, which is the ideal starter here to Trubbish or Zorua. I would assume Zorua if you go first though. No, it's definitely Zorua if you go first. So going second, there's no reason not to bench them. Going first, it's fine to hold them, but you'd probably hold Trubbish Zorua. Yeah, there's no reason not to bench those Zoruas here from Stefan. That's like actually it's like a major misplay in my opinion. Just for the skill level of someone of Stefan. Like if Adam just plays an N on his turn, you just lose. You just get basically a free Bridget by putting both those Zoruas in play. We'll see. Yeah, like it's actually a huge mistake there from Stefan. It won't get punished because Adam does have the. I should see the floats on the active, yeah, because Adam does have the. So I guess this is the play where retreating the Inkay is good, but it's still the same thing though. If Stefan plays an N here, he loses floatstone, then maybe the Inkay is trapped anyways. I mean, ideally Stefan is looking for Latios DCE. Another Zorua, probably retreat to Zorua at this point. Then yeah, retreat to Zorua, pass. So it looks like, I don't know, it looks like Trubbish is a little bit more, well, in this scenario, Trubbish is more valuable, but I think he would have retreated to a Zorua anyways. I don't know for sure, but, so he benches he doesn't want to bench the Marshadow here, but he's Sycamore, so he's kind of forced to. He definitely does not want to bring up the Marshadow right now to attack with it. He definitely wants to avoid that. No Malamar. 1 Malamar is all he really needed there. He could have been attacking with Lele, take out a Zorua. That's definitely would have been a fine play here from Adam. Gonna get an N off of the Wonder Tag. I don't think, did he show him? He must have, right? I maybe just missed it. It is at 2 times speed, so I do miss stuff sometimes. It would take forever to do all these at normal speed though. So Parallel City 3 is great here from Adam. The Wonder Tag. And okay, he does. Okay, yeah. He must have. I was like, there's no way he doesn't show him. I mean, he got a supporter, so like it's not a huge deal. Max Elixir. Yeah, no Malamars really is unfortunate here. He whiffs the back elixir anyway, so the Lele was not taking a KO, but really unfortunate here from Adam to not see a Malamar. So we should see retreat to Lele. Yep, you get the pivot off the Lele and now retreat to Lele pass. Really just like nothing he can do about it. There's nothing Adam can do about it, but really just a bad start here. Unfortunate start here. We should see I think Stefan chase a Inkay here. The one with the float. Yeah. He doesn't have a great hand actually himself, Stefan. That parallel city actually is doing work. He had a Lele in hand, but he wasn't able to play. I'm sure he would have rather played a draw supporter there and punch Lele, and just set up the ability lock Garb. I don't know what Adam top decked, but it looks like he benched something. Oh no, he just attached to March Shadow, so he can get off the Dawn Wings play here. He needs quite a bit. Yeah, he needed quite a bit, and his hand is looking pretty dead. Let's see if he has another Lele left. Yeah, I like that discard there. I think the Guzma's not. You're not gonna be using the Guzma very soon. The Mewtwo's just not very good in this matchup. I don't think for him. No Lele. It looks like that's unfortunate for Adam. Yep, looks like second Lele is probably priced. Yep, in case the way to go. This is turning into a bit of a yikes here for Adam. So we should just see a punch with Lele. I think. See a psychic recharge with that, or can he get the knockout with the Marsh Shadow? What does he get? What does he have for attacks with the Marsh Shadow? You maybe saw him. I'm confused now. Okay, so he over-attached there. So he's gonna attack with Mewtwo, I think, for 70, 140. Yeah, I think it's 140 here from Adam. Yeah, attacking with the Mewtwo. Oh, there's the ability lock Garb. That's what we want. That's what Stefanza wants to see. And he's got the Ace of Roller too. Ideally attack with Lele, I think. Yeah, you just punch it with Lele here. And he has that as an option. And he's getting another trade off as well. Should see the trade first. Yeah, trade away the N. I didn't see anything else yet. We can see the Lele get a supporter now and then go into... He might bench the other Trubbish, actually. I think it looks like he's thinking about that. Or maybe get rid of both basic Pokemon. He's thinking about getting rid of the N, but that's the only draw supporter in hand. But he has Lele. If he's going to put the Lele down, this is fine, I guess. Get another Zork, another trade. The Trubbish definitely becomes more valuable than the Zorua here for sure. And he wants to keep the other Floatstone in case of a blower. So I think we're going to see Lele for a supporter. Was it first the trade first, I guess. So he trades away the float here. He might bench it. It looks like he definitely seems to be eyeing up the Trubbish to bench. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think attacking with the Lele would have been better here. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't go with an attack with Lele here. Because now if Adam just gets a Field Blower, he gets to KO the Zoroark for free. But you could punch this for 80 with a Lele. And then he could KO that with the Mewtwo GX attack, but that's fine because then you just punch it with whatever you want. I would have liked to have seen, instead of this Trubbish coming down, I think I would have liked to have seen this be a Lele. Get a supporter, maybe a Guzma, give yourself some options. Then punch this with the Lele. I'm trying to think if there's any like reason to not do that as Stefan. Because if he gets a blower here, then this thing just KOs the Zoroark. You definitely don't want that to happen. Yeah, I would have liked to see him just punch, not bench the Trubbish and punch with the Lele. I think that's the better attack there for sure. Okay, so he top deck Field Blower on yeah, see, this is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. And then he loses a Zoroark. So that was a top deck Field Blower, I think, on Adam's side. But this is all he has, is a top deck Field Blower plus energy. Like, he doesn't have a great hand going on. Yeah, he had Lone Psychic, so he top decked the Field Blower. But still, I don't like, it was so unnecessary from Stefan to like let that get KO'd. I don't know. I just don't understand that play from Stefan. Like, just attack with a Lele there. Just way more efficient into the attack. He set up the Trubbish. Now he's gonna go into the Treasure. Probably just Stretcher the Lele for Sycamore. Check the trade first, I guess. You could play the puzzle, look at 3, and then debate if you want to trade first. So you could trade into the Ultra Ball away, Stretcher, Guzma. But there's nothing to trade away, so there's nothing you can do here as Stefan. Yeah, Stretcher for 3, I think. Oh, he's gonna go for the trade. Okay, now I'm interested in seeing what he's gonna do then. Or maybe he got 2 other cards he can discard away actually off the Sycamore. Ball. Oh no, he can get rid of Stretcher Choice Band. Oh, that's right, because he's gonna draw a second card. You can draw a second card to trade away, or Ultra Ball away. Yeah, so that works. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to Stretcher. He's got a lot of stuff in the discard pile that would be good. But this one Trash Challenge could actually take over the game, so it's not a big deal. I'm actually curious as to what the third card was now, because I don't know if I think I maybe would like to see him keep the choice band. We see the KO, but once again, no tool. Not once again, no tool on the Garb, so he's not shutting down Adam at all. All right, Adam's got the Ultra Ball, but we know he doesn't have another Lele in deck, so he's not going to be able to get anything off. Just put it on the Inkay. He could even retreat into sleep. Yeah, he's going to go with the sleep, I think. Yeah, this is kind of his only option. Thinking about the Max Elixir, sure. I think it insta-sleeps. I don't think it has to be a flip. So that's, at least he has that going for him. It's asleep. Tails, you're asleep. All right. So that's what we want to see from Adam. We do know, I mean, I think Stefan has a Guzma. Oh, no, Guzma was in his last hand. So trade first. Finally, a field blower to get rid of the Parallel City. We can see some more squad come down. Actually, I don't think he has any squad in hand. Got a lot in the discard pile. That's for sure. Ultra Ball probably look for another Trubbish. Oh, there's a Trubbish in hand. So we could get another. He has Zoroark in hand too. So we can get another Zorua here. We can get Trubbish Zorua in play. For second Trash Avalanche and another Zoroark. Stefan's deck is getting really thin though. He's actually running out of deck pretty fast. Okay, so there's no other Zorua. So it has to be the Trash Avalanche. There's no way he was definitely thought there was a Zorua in the deck. There's no way you would Ultra Ball there if you knew there wasn't a Zorua in deck. So we see Trubbish come down. Ideally, Guzma, KO, Malamar. He might have double puzzle in hand. Nope, not yet. Parallel City, his opponent. It's gonna be a pass, I think. So no great follow up from Stefan. Ideally, would have done anything. KO the Malamar is the optimal play here with the Guzma. So 6 items in Adam's discard pile. I like that he see it as Zoroark. Just get it ready to go. We're probably just gonna see it. Oh no, we should see the Choice Man. Yeah, Choice Man should come down here, I think, for sure. Oh, he went with a pass though. I guess he knows Adam's dead drawing, so he knows he has to be off his top deck to bring anything relevant going on. So I don't even know what Adam's gonna go here with this Ultra Ball. He's gonna go set something up, I guess. I think I maybe would have attached a Choice Band to the Garbodor as Stefan. It's close though. It's actually really close because you know Stefan is living off his top deck, and he doesn't have Lele in his deck, so Ultra Ball's not now. So it literally has to be a supporter draw off the top, and he's still asleep. All right, so it was a good thing he didn't do that. Now hopefully we see a trade into a Guzma here. Nope, looks like it's gonna be another slow turn. Should see the unit energy come down. There's no reason for the unit not to be attached to the Garb. You could see the DC on the Lele actually, so you could overpower the Lele at some point with multiple DCs. Yeah, actually, I like the DC on the Lele a little bit better because that way you can set up 2 or even 3 DCE on the Lele and get it to hit some big numbers. All right, so we see another draw here from Adam. Sets up the other Inkay. Look out, and put him back to sleep. There's the wake up finally. Trade Bridget. All right, now he's got triple puzzle in hand, at least double. I thought, no, that's a treasure. All right. He's thinking about double puzzling. I don't know what he would actually grab here. Yeah, like there's no reason to be super aggressive. Just attack and pass. All right, see a draw from Adam. Oh, I would have liked to see him actually set up an ability lock Garb. I would like to see him now choice band the ability lock Garb for sure. There's no reason not to at this point. Yeah, you should have definitely choice band the ability lock Garb here. I don't like that play from Stefan. He definitely should have choice banded this. There's no reason not to at this point. Just choice band this, put the ability lock. You have double puzzle in hand, so you have access to Guzmas. You can get out of the sleep. You have stuff rolling for you now. So put the choice band on the ability lock Garb. So I think it's a turn late on that. He had stuff going on at that point. He also only has a 3-card deck left, so you don't really want to trade. Oh, looks like he has the game though. Still, I would like to have seen the ability lock Garb. Yeah. So we see the game. I didn't even know he was that far ahead on prizes. Let's talk about review game 1. Nothing major from Adam's side. He just kind of hit a brick after that supporter. I think the biggest misplay, or biggest mistake in my opinion in this game was Stefan just not benching his Zoruas. Like he had no reason not to bench his Zoruas. There's no reason at all to not bench his Zoruas. And I think at the turn before his last turn, he should have attached Choice Band to Garb. Really limit Adam's options. Instead he chose not to and just went with other play where he just didn't. I don't know why he didn't. I don't know why he chose to not there. Yeah, so we see Stefan taking game 1. Heading into game 2, all I want to see from Stefan is on turn 1 for him to bench all of his basic Pokemon. That would be great. That's all I want to see. Double DC prize, but they're the first 2 prizes, so it's not terrible from Stefan as long as he can find one. 2 Lele prize here from Adam. Wow, that's actually huge. That's gonna be some. That might put Adam in trouble immediately. This could be really bad for Adam. He's gonna look through, see that both Lele are prized, so he can go Inkay attacker or Inkay here. I kind of like Inkay, I think. And he has the Parallel City. Getting rid of Marshadow kind of sucks though. You don't want to get rid of Marshadow, but the Parallel City is more important, I think. Going for Mewtwo immediately. I mean, as long as he doesn't have a ton of items in this card pile, I guess Mewtwo's okay. Yeah, you're losing Marshadow, but I feel like an Necrozma GX would be better. No draw supporter. Oh no, there's a Cynthia. I thought that was a Guzma. All right. So looking fine here from Adam. You don't want to send up the Mewtwo to get punched by a Latios. It's just if Stefan has a Latios, oh well, that kind of sucks. Once again, did he hold that Zorua? Oh, he top decked it, right? This time he top decked. Okay, this time he top decked. Thank you. Top deck Zorua. Okay. I don't know. I would actually like to see Stefan here play for the Latios. He could have attached Flowstone active Ultra Ball for Latios here because he has N in hand. I don't think it's a Field Blower, so Lele for Bridget isn't going to be a play here. So I would like to have seen him get rid of the Parallel City and something else. Now I don't even know what he's going to go for. Probably another Zorua. Could just like Ultra Ball away the puzzle instead of the Floatstone. Yeah, he's going to get another Zorua. I would like to have seen him go for the Latios play. And even if he whiffs, the Latios punching the... Oh, he has second float. Okay. Oh, no, but he still didn't go for Latios. Yeah, I would still like to see the Latios play. I don't know. Is there like a reason not to go with Latios here? Mewtwo can KO it if he gets 2 energy jump, but you take his Flowstone out of play. I mean, if you just set up as Stefan, you kind of just win the game anyways, I guess. I don't know. I still would like to, yeah, I still would like to see Latios. I think I retreat to Zorua, because Zorua can actually like tank the hit from the Mewtwo. See, Malamar, Inkay, Energy, Guzma, get the KO on the Trubbish. I like this. I don't know if Adam has another option, but I like the getting rid of the Trubbish while you can. Evo Soda from Stefan. Should see the just a Zoroark. Ideally has a Lele for a draw supporter. The way to go here. You don't want to trade before you draw supporter, so still whiff on the Cynthia makes sense. Still whiffs on the Lele from here from Adam. So his hand might be dead still. It's kind of unfortunate prizing here from Adam with the Lele's both games so far. Oof. That's a really good hand. Trade first. Not as good of a follow-up, but he can double puzzle here for Flowstone and Parallel City and make Adam's bench really awkward. I was gonna go with Trubbish Flowstone. I like the Parallel City here. Yeah, I like the Parallel City here. It gives Adam no options on his turn. He literally just has a Mewtwo. Oh, there's the blower. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen the Parallel City here, I think, from Stefan. As long as the Stretcher's still in the deck. I guess he had the blower, so it wouldn't have completely limited his options as I would have liked to have seen, but not a great hand here from Adam. But he's setting up the Necrozma GX, which I think I would have liked to have seen over the Mewtwo, but I guess the Mewtwo ended up working out for him. Once again, I don't have a ton of experience in this matchup, so I always might be a little off. No reason not to grab Trash Lunch here unless he needs Lele, but I think he has Sycamore in hand. Once again, I think I would have liked to have seen the Parallel City, even though Adam had the whatever it's called. I think I like the Parallel City. I don't know. I don't like Field Blower in a way. The what's it called there? Because now you can put a Fighting Fury Belt on it. Got a Parallel City now, so this is gonna work out fine here for Stefan. Definitely wants to see a tool. Wants to reestablish the ability lock Garb. There it is. Probably trade the Latios here as your next trade. The Latios seems kind of useless. Yeah, let's get rid of the Latios. Doesn't he have another trade? Am I wrong? He maybe doesn't have another trade. Definitely would get rid of Latios, I think, if he had another trade. There's no reason not to get rid of Latios. It doesn't really do anything. So we could see the GX attack here from Adam to KO the active. It looks like he's just going with the N. He's going to retreat the Mewtwo and KO with the Necrozma. GX, I'm actually not a fan of that. I think you should just take the knockout with the Mewtwo. It can do it, right? It would do GX for 180, yeah. But it looks like he's going to go with the retreat knockout. This burns so much energy off his board, though. I don't like this at all from Adam. I think he should have just committed energy to his active and then just knocked out with the Mewtwo, knowing the Mewtwo is going to go down. and then coming with Necrozma afterwards to kind of take a knockout on another Zoroark, most likely. I don't like this at all from Adam. Like, you lose so much energy in play. You're going to lose those two, these three, and if he goes like N ability lock Arb next turn, you just lose the game as Adam. I definitely would like to see him utilize the energy that we're in play on the Mewtwo attack. He's got 5 items, so just hope Stefan doesn't have unit energy Guzma knock out this. Otherwise, this play just loses the game. If you can utilize both energy on both Pokemon, you can win the game. But this, I think, just loses Adam the game here. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't like this at all from Adam. Definitely would like to see him just GX attack with the Mewtwo and then put more energy on the Necrozma GX to use after the next turn. Yeah, now we're just going to see Stefan go for the unit energy play. I can't really tell what he has in his hand. He might have double puzzle again. Oh, he's going to get a Zoroark. He does have the unit energy ready to go, though. Then we should just see... Yeah, he's going to commit that as well. And then here's the... Oh, yeah, he actually needs to do that, right? So now he's just looking for a tool for the Garb. Now he's ending Adam. This is what exactly... If he gets the tool for the Garb here, I'm pretty sure he just wins. I guess the Mewtwo is a response to the Garb. But he had no response to a Zoroark if Stefan went with another Zoroark on the Mewtwo. Oh, no, I guess it forces this, though. I don't know. Maybe this was okay, then. Still not a big fan. Should just see the flow come down. The Mewtwo just gets killed by a Zoroark now, too. Like, I don't know. I don't like this. You would have, like, forced a Zoroark out of Stefan, most likely to kill the Mewtwo, and then you can use Necrozma to kill another Zoroark. Then you just need to draw 1 prize as Adam. But now he needs to draw 3 prizes. He needs an energy here, and this KOs the Garb. Which is good for him, but then this just gets KO'd by a Zoroark. There's the energy. Maybe Stretcher for the Marshadow here, actually, from Adam, because he's going down to 2 prizes, so he has to be careful. He wants to try and thin out his deck and get what he needs. But we are seeing the Ultra Ball. That should get a Malamar, I assume, unless he's got another attacker he's looking to grab. And then maybe Stretcher for 1 for the Marshadow. We'll see what he does, though. So he's just going to attack and heal. Makes it awkward. Now if he just gets end again once he goes down to 2 with no attacker in play, and he's going to lose his active Pokemon, most likely. So I'm sure that's what Stefan is going to go for. He wants to knock out the active and end his opponent. There's only a 3-card hand, or is it 4? Yeah, 3-2 isn't a big deal. He doesn't have to get the end this turn. Stefan with four prizes left. Lele comes down just so we can get the knockout. And we just see the knockout. Now, Adam just needs a lot. See, I don't know. I guess he ended up keeping his hand, but just in case Stefan ends you there, I think I would like to have the Marshadow in play. So there's the blower. Stretcher for 1. Gonna be the Marshadow. And then he only has N. So not looking good from Adam. He needs to draw Floatstone. Yeah, he needs to draw Floatstone off Enter 2. Floatstone off Enter 2. If not, I think we'll probably see Stefan close this one out. We'll have to see, though. Stefan still has to draw off an Enter 2 himself. All right, there's a Max Elixir to the Marshadow. That seems unnecessary. Maybe could have saved that. 2 on the Malamar instead of the Marshadow. Interesting. I don't actually understand that fully. He wants to access the free retreater, but if Stefan just reestablishes ability lock Garb, he just loses the game. So I don't quite understand that play from Adam there. No tool here from Stefan. That makes it a little bit awkward for him. He needs to be... Yeah, so he's going to get knocked out by just 1 Psychic Energy attachment. So he needs to get a tool here. He had Lele this whole time, so I would like to have seen him Google Lele for a supporter before he trades. Wonder Tag. I don't know what he has left for options, though, for supporters. He might not have anything. He could also grab Guzma and just punch... Oh, he's Cynthia. No, he's Acerola. Yeah, he doesn't have any options left. So this actually gets really awkward for Stefan. He actually might lose this one, so he has to retreat. Retreating right to Garb, attach DCE, and pass. And he's going to hope to find Guzma Choice Band to close out the game. And we see the top deck Guzma from Adam, so he's able to close his house on this arc. Wow, I didn't actually think Adam was going to be able to take this one. But yeah, Stefan missing the tools a couple times on the Garb really kind of is what happened there to allow Adam to get the win. Yeah, just missing the tools on Garb. So I think twice total. Yeah, so game 2. Once again, I think it was pretty clean. I didn't really see anything personally. Once again, I do miss stuff sometimes. It is at times 2 speed, so I do miss stuff sometimes on if there was a couple plays or not. But I from what I saw, it looked fine. The Mewtwo retreat, I'm still not a huge fan of on Adam. I mean, it ended up working out. I guess I'd have to rethink about that one because that does allow him to have, if Trash Lanch KOs the active, then he just needs 1 energy to KO the Trash Lanch as the follow up. Then that dies to Mewtwo. You could have gone kill Zoroark with Mewtwo, and then if he goes Trash Lanch, you still kill that. And then there's nothing to KO your Necrozma GX, so you get a couple turns to kind of recover. If you go attack with, I'm trying to think about that Mewtwo play still, where he attacked with Mewtwo, where he attacked with Necrozma GX over Mewtwo GX. If you attack with Mewtwo there, he's gonna attack you with whatever he attacks you with, you knock out back. But you could potentially KO 2 Zoroarks in a row, which seems better to me. Yeah, I still think you would. Yeah, I still think you attack with Mewtwo there as Adam. Yeah, I still think you attack with Mewtwo there as Adam. It's close though, I guess. All right, so looking at prizes, nothing important prized here from Stefan. I don't know. I still would have liked to maybe Stefan go for the Latios play on the turn 1 when he had the Float Stone. All he needs DC there, he gets to kill the NK. Then it does die to Mewtwo with a Fighting Fury Belt, but I don't know if you really care if you get rid of one of the NKs in play. I don't know. All right, see the turn 1 Bridget from Stefan. He also has turn 1 Parallel City, so he's gonna have a really good turn 1 here from Stefan. It looks like Zorua. I'd probably just go triple Zorua here. I can't imagine you'd want anything else really. Yeah, triple Zorua. Your Trubbish isn't gonna get pressure turn 1, so you can evolve that, get that out to Ability Lock Garb, no problem. Yeah, triple Zorua. And then he has Lele in hand. Parallel City. And another Trubbish, jeez. He could go with the Lele here. If he wants to be super safe, he should just use Lele for a supporter now, because it is possible Adam gets Field Blower Parallel City. So I think that's a mistake here from Stefan. Like, just keep yourself safe. It's not that ridiculous for Adam to draw into Field Blower Parallel City. I would just, as Stefan here, I would have Lele for a supporter here. Just Lele for Sycamore. That your hand allows you to use Sycamore pretty well. So I would have Lele for Sycamore here as Stefan. And then Ultra Ball away your top deck plus the Mysterious Treasure, and then get a Zoroark. Yeah, I think this is the safest way to go. And we'll see he's gonna end up playing out that way. Anyways, it's just possible he has the Field Blower plus whatever it's called, retreats, and gains the discard pile. So I don't like that there at all. Actually, if it's gonna get knocked out, it's gonna get knocked out. But it's possible it doesn't get knocked out. So you'd rather have the free retreater in the active, right? Like, there's no reason to retreat the NK there, because if it gets knocked out, it gets knocked out. If it doesn't, then you have a free retreater, right? If it doesn't get knocked out, you can also like sleep a Zoroark, right? There was no reason for Adam to retreat there. I think that's actually pretty poor. Oh, so now do you get the Ability Lock Garb now? See what he goes with. I'm actually curious if he's gonna go with the Ability Lock Garb now or a Trash Lanch Garb and then Sycamore, so you can have a trade on the other side. Maybe Ability Lock Garb's there. I think that's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about. So I think he failed it. But there's not a reason not to grab a Trash Lanch there, I don't think, as Stefan. You ideally, I guess, want to keep both Trubbishes open. So that way, if he KOs the Ability Lock Garb, then you have the response of evolving to another one to an Ability Lock Garb. But I still think grabbing Trash Lanch is fine there. I don't think it's that important. Yeah, I think you could just grab Trash Lanch there. It's between N and Sycamore. It's going to go with the N. I kind of like the Sycamore play a little bit better. Another thing actually Adam could have done is he could have attached a Psychic Energy to his benched NK, knowing the active one is probably going to get knocked out, so that way he has a free retreater this turn right now. So that's maybe the best way to go, but you probably have to play off the Floatstone anyway. So yeah, I still like just like leaving the active NK with a Psychic. I think that's the best way to do it. Only one Zoroark out from Stefan too, which is definitely not what he's looking for. There's the Ability Lock Garb. He's ready to go. We're just gonna go with the Sleep Flip, it looks like. He's a Psychic in the discard pile, so we could abuse Psychic Recharge. So I think the Marshadow should probably come down, and the Max Elixir on the Marshadow. No Max Elixir though. I like the Max Elixir here. Oh yeah, I don't like not Max Elixir in here. So if the Zoroark wakes up and he KOs this NK, he has no free retreater in play, and he has no Flowstone in hand. If he had a Flowstone in hand, this would change this play, but just put the Max Elixir on the Marshadow. Like if this gets knocked out this turn, you enter a situation where you need a free retreater. Most likely you're going to need a Field Blower as well. So now you need a Field Blower, a Floatstone. Yeah, I don't like that play from Adam. He should have attached there. It looks like Stefan is sleeping again. Triple Zoroark though. That's what we like to see. So ideally, Stefan actually just KOs the Marshadow. We'll see if he gets it. Trade away the Lele looks like is the best trade. Yeah. Oh, he went with Field Blower. Third trade. Oh, he got nothing. Yeah, he got nothing. That's actually like not a terrible hand from Stefan. I don't like trading the Field Blower there though as Stefan either though. I like him trading the Lele there. I think the Lele should have been traded. You have triple Zork in play, you should be able to draw. Like you should just draw what you need. Not that you should, but like, yeah, like I don't know. I don't like that. Once again, I don't like the not playing the Max Elixir down as Adam. I think he should just play the Max Elixir down because if it does get KO'd once again, he can't abuse it next turn, and that gives Stefan another turn to do whatever he wants. He's playing it now, and it works out now because the Inca has an energy. The Max Elixir should have just been played down last turn. There's no reason not to have played it down. Even if the items allows it, the Marshadow to die to Trash Lunch, I still think it's the right play. So no Field Blower here, which means we're going back to Sleepy Town for the Zork. Another Tails. Come on. All right, we're going to see Blower the Tool. He's just going with the Cynthia. Interesting. I'm not a big fan of that from Stefan. He could have blowered his Tool and then like dug with triple trade to try and find Guzma Choice Band KO that Marshadow. I think that's a little bit better. Now he's just being like, okay, I'm not going to attack this turn. If he Field Blowers now, that's definitely wrong. We just see it pass. Awake again. Back over to Adam's side. Still has not seen the what's it called here? Field Blower. That's what he's looking for. Oh, there it is. If you can also get a Dawn Wings in the discard pile, that is the optimal play here from Stefan. And that's why I would have liked to have seen, or from Adam. That's why I would like to have seen Stefan dig for the Guzma Choice Band play, because it completely shuts off this play on Adam's side. But now he has the play. He's going to have the Marshadow copy Dawn Wings attack, KO the Zork. He wouldn't have for sure been able to play around the play, but yeah, that's what I think Stefan should have tried to dig for the Guzma Choice Band play. Now this gets super awkward from Stefan. We'll see what he goes with though. I'm interested to see what he goes with. Definitely wants to find an end this turn. Trades the DC, wants to keep the blowers, wants to keep the Ultra Ball to get a Lele, I think. He's double puzzle now, so we'll probably see the double puzzle come out. I think there is an end in the discard pile. Now we'll see him trade a blower. Oh, there's a Lele for the end. That really is what he needs here. Lele end, and he needs a tool for the Garb again. Oh, he's going for the Guzma. Oh, he can KO the Necrozma here, actually. That's kind of cool. So he can KO the Necrozma. I assume that's what he's going to go for, and then establish the ability to lock Garb again. Yeah, I guess I like that a little bit better than the end. Adam's hand isn't huge, and he had to dig for the Field Blower that turn. So if you end him, you're setting him to see more cards that aren't more cards that could potentially be Field Blower. So this actually just makes sense from Stefan. It also means the Marshadow's not attacking because all the energy's tied up on the Marshadow. He's going back for Floatstone. I don't know what else he's going to grab here. Probably Guzma or a Draw Supporter. Goes with the Sycamore. All right, sounds good. Floatstone back to the Garb and the knockout. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better than going for the end play here from Stefan. It's just like, it shuts off the Marshadow already where all the energy is tied up. I don't know what Adam's thinking about so hard here. He just sent up the Malamar with the Floatstone. Whoa! That doesn't make any sense. Does it? He's got a Floatstone on, unless he's trying to get the energy off the Marshadow. I think you just retreat there as the, yeah, I think you just send up the Malamar. I don't understand that from Adam at all. Kind of unfortunate to get rid of the Max Elixir though. He was looking to put that on a Mewtwo, I think. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't send up the Malamar. Like, leaving the energy on the Marshadow is fine, right? Like, Tina promo. Yeah, just send up Tina promo and pass. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't send up the Malamar there. I'm kind of confused by that. Now he's just down one energy on board for no reason. Set up another Trubbish. Second Trash Hunt will be coming online. Yeah, I mean, I know Stefan will close this one out eventually as he does end up winning this tournament, but the way the current Porsche is going, he should be able to close this one out pretty soon. I think that's enough damage to one-shot the Tina promo. He's debating not benching the Zorua, and I don't think he has another Zork in deck, so that makes sense. Should see the unit energy come down on the. Oh, it's not there. Okay, I thought I had a unit in hand. Locking up Adam's bench with the Parallel City. Not much going on with the hand. I guess you still could have benched it the Zorua, knowing actually that you have the what's it called in deck, the Stretcher. So actually benching the Zorua is probably fine. But he also had a Lele left in deck, so actually, yeah, you don't really need trades that much here anymore. Your deck's pretty thin. I think keeping the bench space open is probably the correct play to go with here from Stefan. So I think he is going to get this KO on the Trash Avalanche, but we know Stefan has another Trash Avalanche. Okay, there's the blower, ready to go. And that will be able to take out the Mewtwo. I think he has it ready. Yeah, he's got Stretcher unit energy. So he's just waiting. He wants him. He's like, come on, attack with the Mewtwo already. I'm ready to go. Stefan really doesn't have a choice. I guess I mean Adam. Adam could actually attack with the Malamar. Attacking with the Malamar here actually is probably the way to go, right? Yeah. Okay, here's gonna go with the Malamar. Thinking about it. Yeah, attacking with the Malamar is definitely the way to go. You don't actually have a choice. I mean you do technically, but it's not a good choice. You make it easier for Stefan to win the game. I think Stefan has Guzma too in hand, so he would still win the game anyways. Yeah, I think you have to go in with the Malamar here. Why wouldn't you go in with the Malamar here? That's what I'm curious about from Adam here. I don't think there's a reason not to go in with Malamar. You attack with Malamar, it forces Stefan to also have the Guzma. And then from there, you can still like charge up this guy next turn plus retreat. Yeah, I think we should have seen the Malamar play here from Adam. Would have bought him a turn. I still don't think he would have won this game. He maybe even lose on this turn anyways. Yeah, there it is. Stefan wins the set and moves on to finals. This is top 4. Oh, there's a couple definitely I think questionable choices here from Adam. The turn he sent up the Marshadow over the Malamar. He just lost an energy in play for no reason. And that could have affected his decision making actually later on to why he put the energy on the Mewtwo. Maybe he's like actually running out of energy total. Like he has a lot of energy in play and a lot in the discard pile. So it's possible he was just actually running out of energy, all of his energy in general. So maybe that's why he went with the attack with the Mewtwo over the Malamar, because he knew he wouldn't be able to set up Mewtwo again if he does that. But if he just had another energy on the Marshadow where he ended up putting one of his energies, then he could have had an extra energy on the Mewtwo. I think that's how it ended up playing out, right? Or 1-1. Oh no, he'd have to go 2 here. That wouldn't actually change anything. If that's his last field blower, though, I guess he couldn't reestablish any energy. That would also be a thing. Like if he can't reestablish energy, because if the Garb comes back online, he just loses psychic recharges. Then he has to be like, okay. But it's so likely you lose here if you attack with the Mewtwo. I would have just attacked with... Maybe he can't get another tool. I would have attacked with Malamar here still, I think. I think attacking with Malamar is definitely the way to go. Then you could just hope he doesn't get a tool. That's also a possibility that could happen. He doesn't have that many tools left, I don't think, on Stefan's side. So yeah, I think that was a mistake there from Adam. Let's see. I don't think there's much else. So it was all overall played pretty clean from what I could see, from what I could tell. Stefan... Yeah, Stefan ends up taking it 2-1, moves on to the finals. So that's going to be it for top 4B. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back with top 4A, or I'll be back with the finals soon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe. As always, links for all my social media and Twitch stream down in the description below. Check it out if you want. Have a good day, guys, and peace.